Good morning. You are in the spotlight today. And whether you want to be or not, this full moon partial lunar eclipse in Taurus and this 8 energy day, 7 energy month, and Ace of Clubs contract is really calling us to look and see and hear, giving us the eyes to see, giving us the ears to hear. Such a powerful energy, and it's really beautiful, even though it is intense and it can be very uncomfortable. It is a really good thing and a lot of blessings, and opening us up to possibilities and what's next can come from this. That is the opportunity in front of us today and this whole weekend and throughout this eclipse season. So today we're feeling it. We're feeling the intensity of this. We're feeling the momentum of this with this 8 energy. And the 7 energy of the month is also pushing us higher, pushing us to leap forward. And we could be feeling resistance today. You know, sometimes when we're in momentum, it's not uncommon to feel resistance and to, feel the fear about leaping forward, about, who am I going to be if I let go of all these false belief systems about myself that I've been carrying quite possibly your whole life, or since you were a small child and started, being programmed with all of these different belief systems that aren't really the true essence of you. And that's where the spotlight is focused today. It's focused on the essence of you, on the truth of who you are. And, I've been talking about this all year, but we're getting a deeper and deeper sense of what this actually means. And, even for myself, I've been really going through a process of opening up to what does it mean to really see the truth of who I am, to really find out who I am authentically, uniquely as me inside. And so we're all being called to that today and throughout this eclipse season, to really dive into the essence of us and who we are and what we want, why we want it, and what we value, what are our most important core values. Hey, Angie, good morning. So, Angie, let me know in the comments, and if you're on live, let me know you're here. Let me know how you're experiencing this eclipse. This morning, I've got some big ahas about motivations for why I want the things I want. And are those in alignment with my values? And when did I start getting that motivation to want that thing that I want, that I've been working on creating? And is that a pure motivation? Is that in alignment with my true essence, with the truth of who I am? Is that bringing me closer to my truth or further away? And so we're really getting to see this spotlight that this full moon is creating. Good morning, Rosalie. Nice to see you. Is really, it can be intense. It can be a little unnerving, a little jarring. The resistance can be coming up because we're so used to identifying with the idea of who we thought we were, that if we actually let go of these false belief systems that we've been carrying for so long, who will we be? How will we identify? What will our truth be? How will we navigate our relationships with the people who've known us as another identity for so long? It's interesting because when I was chronically ill and, debilitated and all of that, and I couldn't do a lot of things, I remember having this sense of two things. One is I couldn't remember what it was like to not be in pain anymore. And the other thing is that I couldn't vision what it would be like to be healthy again. It just was like, who would I be? I had identified so long with being disabled and not being able to work and all of these things. Who would I be? What would I do? What would I show up in the world as? I knew I didn't want to go back to admin work and the different things that I was doing to survive before all of that happened, but I didn't know what I wanted to step into. I didn't know who I was. And so, that's what we're really being faced with today, is if we let go of these belief systems about who we are right now and really look at the truth of what our core essence is and what we really are, which is, our true essence is love, our true essence is beauty, our true essence is purity and playfulness and joy and all of these beautiful things. And each one of us has our own version of what our true essence is that's unique to us. But really diving into that true essence, and if I showed up today without all the BS, without all of the facades that I've been carrying, that I've been, showing the world thus far, who would I be? And will I be accepted by the people who, I love and care about? And, or are they going to judge me? Or are they going to abandon me? What's going to be the possible repercussions of showing up truly as me? Will people still love me? Will people accept me? And so it's very scary to jump into that. And, all year we've been asked to come more and more into our truth, to make those changes and to do it without fear. And it's been really challenging for us. And so here we are in this final eclipse season of the year. And it's like, what have you learned? And what are you willing to finally step into? We're wrapping up 2021. So have you started to really embrace the new you and allow all of those fears, that codependency of people pleasing, of, I can't totally be myself, I can't totally speak my truth, because if I do, I might offend somebody, I might hurt somebody's feelings, I might, somebody might not like me anymore, maybe they'll, unfriend me or not talk to me anymore, whatever. All of those things, we're being asked to just say, screw it. I need to be me. It's too painful not to be anymore. And so that's really what we're seeing today. And, trusting in that purity and that innocence that is the true essence of us. And, going back to when you were a small child and really remembering, like, who were you then? What did you believe then? What did you believe about yourself? What did you believe about the world before you were inundated with all of the programming that wasn't really you? And that's the invitation today. Let me just see the comments here. So Angie, you've been experiencing this with so much excitement, which feels strange to you, unlike anything before. It's like a veil is opened up to allow me to see that I've been stepping more into my truth, and it'll be easier to keep stepping into that. Absolutely. And so Angie, obviously you've been doing your work all year, because that's the beauty of the opportunity today, right? And there is an excitement about this. And, even though, kind of like going on a roller coaster, right? We're excited to go on the ride for the thrill, but at the same time, we're scared shitless as we go up and up and up that first hill, about going over the top and going down. And so it's kind of like that, right? We're feeling that. And some people could be a little scared to even get on the roller coaster. And so that's what we're being called to today, is to trust that, if we're willing to allow that excitement to come in and allow that adventure in our lives to step into something unknown. We don't know what's over that next hill, but we know that where we are right now, it's not fulfilling. It's not making us happy. It's not giving us the experiences in life that we want. And so the more we can come into alignment with our true selves, the more thrilling and exciting and fulfilling and joyful and all the things that our life can be, right? We can start feeling those feelings that we really want to focus on. For me, it's elation. I'd love to feel elation. For some people, it's giddy or bliss or peace. Whatever it is for you, that's the feeling that we get when we're really landing into the true essence of ourselves. And so that's the invitation for today, for this full moon. And if you're still trying to learn about yourself, which I think we're all getting deeper and deeper understandings of ourselves, no matter how much you may have been focusing on understanding this, learning this, opening up to this up until this point, we're all getting deeper looks into the truth of who we are. You know, I had some big information come in yesterday where it was like, oh, wow, like I'm finally starting to get this. It was through numerology and this influence in my chart, and really starting to understand it at a whole new level of what that meant for my life thus far and what it means for me going forward, and how I can really leverage that to my advantage, and to really show up in the world and be of service, and assist with this shift in consciousness even more than I have been so far. And so that's the kinds of things we're being shown with this beautiful full moon lunar eclipse. And the challenge is with the eclipse in Taurus is to really push through any resistance that rises. Taurus can be very stubborn, and that's just not going to serve. You're not going to get the full benefit of what's available to us, what's possible, if you are in resistance, and yet at the same time being compassionate with yourself if that resistance shows up. It's normal to feel that resistance. And so can you love and accept yourself? Can you forgive yourself for that? And can you let go of that so that you can move forward? Set the intention to let go of that. You have a beautiful 2-week window here between eclipses to really fully move through this, and then even a 2-week window following that second eclipse to really kind of wrap all of this stuff up. So we've got plenty of time here to move through this. So I don't want you to feel like today there's all this pressure on you, either get it or you're out. No, we've got plenty of time here to move through this. And so today I would recommend focusing on meditation, on grounding, on journaling, forgiveness practices, setting your intentions. And also, I'd like to invite you to my workshop later today. The link for it is in the events section of the Love Yourself to Wealth Facebook group that I host. And I put the link in the description for the group here. Or if you're not in the group and you're not able to get in time, message me and I'll send you the Zoom link. I just don't want to post it publicly so that we keep it a safe space. So that's available to you today. And the workshop is going to be how to leverage this full moon lunar eclipse by your ruling number. So as you come into more awareness about who you are numerologically, what your personal special code is numerologically, you'll be able to understand better where you're moving into, understand better that essence of you. And so that's an invitation today. That's at 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern. And for those of you who may not be able to show up live, even though you won't get to play in the space live, you can certainly gain a lot of insight about yourself even on the replay. So if you're not available live, the replay will be available in the Love Yourself to Wealth group, or you can message me and we can get that to you. Let's see what's coming up in the comments. So Rosalie's sharing how I think your internet cut out temporarily while I was talking about resistance, and you're a Taurus. That's lovely. I love it. So yeah, so just, really embracing that about yourself and recognizing that could be one of your challenges moving through this energy, and allowing yourself to leap forward into what's possible for you. But knowing that, when we really let go of all of these things, these ideas that we believe about who we are that just aren't true, when we really allow ourselves to get to the heart of our childlike innocence, our purity, the pureness of our soul, and what we really are, who we really are at the heart of things, that's where the freedom is. That's where life really gets juicy. So that's the invitation today, and I hope to see you guys later in the workshop. I'm really looking forward to it. We're gonna have a lot of fun playing there. So have a great day, and if I don't talk to you this weekend, have an incredible weekend as you process and allow the new information to arise that's coming up today with this Ace of Clubs. and just allow it in and allow yourself to process it. And we're going to be processing, integrating, releasing all of that stuff the whole weekend. So just allow yourself that extra space to have time to yourself to do that. All right, have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.